My name is Camille.
Camille, okay. So Camille, what inspired you to get into fashion?
What inspired me to get into fashion? Good question. I think it would have to be my parents who came to this country as immigrants, and they started a beautiful boutique and had me running around and being in, family fashion shows. So I think it would have to be the influence from my family, being from Jamaica, West Indies, and all the beautiful tropics that were around us.
So did you play dress up when you were little?
I think I was more of a tomboy, but I did play with this, I don't know the name of the toy company, but it had palettes that had like the top of a woman, the middle of a woman, and the bottom, and you would put a like a black crayon over it and create your own designs. So that was one of my favorite games as a kid.
Nice. So you were like a budding young designer even as a little girl.
I think so.
Okay. So what have you done so far that you were really excited about? Like any shows or projects that you worked on?
Oh my gosh. Well, in the beginning of my fashion career, I signed with Major in Milan, and I traveled to a different country every 3 months, from Japan to India to Morocco, you name it. So I can say one of my favorite fashion shows had to have been a show for Escada, and one of my favorite billboard campaigns was for a company called LBO3 out of Japan. So it was really interesting to be in a foreign country and see your face splattered all over like billboards and stores. So
okay. So what was your favorite part of not modeling while you were traveling?
My favorite part of not modeling while I was traveling, well, I actually got a greater appreciation of like the subway systems in different countries like London. And here in New York, I kind of take for granted the people that are playing drums or singing and they're asking for money, but being away from my home here in the US and going to, say, a London and seeing those street performers, it brought me comfort and warmth, because as a model and you're traveling by yourself in a different country, you don't know the language, it can be very lonely. So I really appreciated the entertainers that were there, because that was their art and their craft, and I was there to, excel at my art and my craft as being a model.
So there you go. So the woman wants to travel just to see the street performers. You see the lengths people will go to check out some street performers. All right, thank you very much.
With that being said, I have to say, a shout out to my friend Chocolate. Check him out, chocolate.com. He was a street performer, and he's now, 5-time Tony Award winning artist. He's played with like Lauryn Hill, and he's a street performer that has amounted to greatness. So
there you go, street performers.
Chocolate.
Street performers, especially Chocolate. There you go.